Hi friends, it's Angel. Welcome or welcome back. Last week we did some DIY projects and I let you in on what had been going on around our house. Well, there's still more things happening and I can't wait to share what we have in store. You know that I love thrifting and a good DIY, but when you can combine the two, it's all the better. You also know, if you've been with me for just a minute, that I love glassware and barware and thrifting items that are high-end decor pieces, but at a fraction of the cost. But what you didn't know is I didn't have a proper bar area up until recently. For some time, I've been collecting inspiration from Pinterest and Instagram of built-in bar areas that I just love. The idea of having a built-in piece that also incorporated a wine and beverage cooler was something that I had always dreamed of. I love the organic materials of the marble and granite tops, the specialized details of mirrored backsplashes with this antiqued look. Another detail that I really wanted to incorporate was some way to display our glassware and barware. It's all so beautiful, but I wanted to be able to also use it as decor and to have it seen on a daily basis. I wouldn't describe our house as small, but I wouldn't say it is large either or expansive. So finding a niche or area that we could put an actual functional built-in bar was a challenge. Our house doesn't really have a true entryway. When you come in, there's a small niche area, but not really functional for a true entry. It's had different iterations with just a large green faux plant, as well as at one point we put in a cabinet that functioned as a bar. John and I were at an estate sale that was also a demolition sale. And if you're not familiar with this, what that means is everything in the house was for sale, including cabinets, countertops, fixtures, anything that could be removed, you could purchase and take with you. The home was a custom multi-million-dollar property that also had a guest house. The cabinets that you see John removing were part of the guest house. We knew immediately that some of these cabinets would be perfect for our built-in bar. So now, where to put it? You guessed it, in that niche right behind the door. We immediately began removing the shiplap on the wall to give it a more cohesive look. We gave it a fresh coat of paint and began thinking through the layout of our new built-in bar. John began by installing the upper cabinet and attaching it securely to the wall. This would be the cabinet that would hold the majority of his bourbon collection. Having the upper cabinet installed gave us a visual guide, if you will, to determining which side we wanted to place the wine and beverage cooler. Now this will be built in and we wanted a base cabinet with it. So after much ado, we determined that we liked it to the right of what would be our base cabinet. Originally, this base cabinet was a double and John was able to cut it down and customize it into the single size that we needed. Several years ago, John had made me a custom wine glass holder that I had in our kitchen under a cabinet. This is also the same cabinet that previously held all of our glassware and barware until recently. Now to add in the fun details. Each of these cabinets came with beautiful custom crown molding. John reapplied the crown molding and then took the additional time to add in custom LED lighting at the top and at the glass holder below the upper cabinet. This would add a warm ambiance at night that just gives us that loungy vibe that we are going for. We were both really happy with how the lighting turned out. And now to add in the countertops. We could not have chosen a more perfect color palette for our home if we had picked this countertop ourselves. It came with the cabinets that we purchased. It's either a granite or a marble, we're not sure, but we love it. The colors are perfect for our home. Taking that extra step, we ordered pullouts to make sure that we had good accessibility to the storage in the base cabinet below. This allows us to really use the full space of the cabinet. And remember that kitchen cabinet that I told you about that had all of our overflow barware? Well, here is that disaster. So after going through sorting and donating, I took the remainder of the barware that we actually used and placed it in our new cabinet. Having all of our glassware and beverage and bar items located in one spot is so nice. I love that these drawers pull out and it makes it so easy to see everything that we've stored, even the items that are clear to the back of the cabinet. It's just so refreshing to have everything in one location. What I don't think I mentioned is that the wine cooler also came from that same demo sale out of the guest house. It had never been used. These can range upwards of $400. So I know you're asking, how much did we spend? Less than $300 for our custom bar. We are so thrilled with how everything came together with our bar and beverage center. Being able to make a space in our home that was practically non-functional and hard to decorate, to be quite honest, into a space that serves us and our family so well for entertaining is such a delight. I hope that this inspires you to continue dreaming big, thrifting, and looking for opportunities in your own home to make the best and serve yourself with simple pleasures. Thank you for being here, and remember, stay on the journey as we continue making our way home. Until next time, bye-bye.